Before we begin, may I ask you all to now please turn off your cell phones. Wow, a very responsible audience. My name is Toby Shannon, also known as Auntie, and I have been honored to be asked to preside over Jared and Emily's wedding ceremony. Might just know a thing or two about being married, because I've been married for the past 36 years consecutively. It was a pleasure talking with the bride and groom about their lives together, their interests, their passions, from literature, sports, and of course, video games. To come up with a ceremony worthy of the love you two share. In case you're not aware, they are each other's first loves. And that reminds me of one of the most famous love stories of all time, which is Romeo and Juliet. Now, of course, we don't want the same ending. We are very happy because the Millers and the Fiegels are delighted with this pairing, or they're putting on this beautiful day. Jared, finding the perfect soulmate is much harder than a fantasy football draft, for there are no trades allowed. But after reading Emily's scouting report, as beautiful, smart, compassionate, it was so easy to see why you drafted her as your #1 pick for becoming your wife. Seeing how Jared and Emily are so accepting and patient with one another, it reminds me of a famous quote by Robert Frost. We love the things we love for what they are. Emily, I got goosebumps hearing you describe meeting Jared for the first time, that it was love at first sight at that bar in Southie. Has to happen somewhere. During that same conversation, you mentioned your favorite book is titled Dark Matter. You have great taste. But just like that book, finding the perfect man can be complicated, puzzling, and a thriller. But that wasn't the case with you. You opened the right door first and found your blissful reality with Jared. It made me think of this powerful quote, this powerful line in the book The Alchemist. So I love you because the entire universe conspired to help me find you. Sadly, the universe works in mysterious ways. That has left some very special people in your lives to no longer be with us today. I know they are looking down with broad smiles and warm hearts. Seeing the two of you so happy and in love. The good news is all the love you are surrounded by at this very moment from the unrivaled group gathered here today witnessing this very special ceremony. Jared, marriage is like a video game. Though I'm not talking about the one-person shooting game like Fortnite. Violence is not allowed. I'm describing more of a Mario platform game, where you encounter prizes and coins, like coins and mushrooms. Just don't eat the mushrooms. But you will also encounter obstacles, challenges, frustrations like the cannonballs, fire, and those bosses. But you must always keep persevering to reach and maintain your one true love, Princess Peaches, or known in this world as Emily. One special gift you both gave me for doing this ceremony was to be able to go back and discover wonderful and profound quotes from books describing love and marriage that we tend to forget and take for granted through the dull and daily tasks of everyday life. I hope you will keep these words of wisdom fresh and alive throughout the course of your lives together. To get the full value of joy, you must have somebody to divide it with. Mark Twain. Love is like the wind. You can't see it, but you can feel it. Nicholas Sparks. If it's right, it happens. The main thing is not to hurry. Nothing good gets away. John Steinbeck. The desire to get married is a basic and primal instinct in women. It's also followed by another basic and primal instinct, the desire to be single again. No, sorry. Ignore that one from Nora Ephron. How do you spell love? Asked Piglet. You don't spell it, you feel it, said Pooh. A.A. Milne. For those of you who don't get the mushy literature descriptions, perhaps I can help you with sports analogies. To find success in love and marriage, you must work together as a team. At times, you must put your personal needs aside, like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, who accomplished a championship win for the Celtics, so that you two will be champions in your life together. There will always be highs and lows, but you must push through the tough times together, just like the 2017 Patriots team to overcome the impossible task of being 25 points down and succeeded with a comeback win. You too will make comebacks. Marriage encompasses the elation, like when Malcolm Butler intercepted that pass for the win, and the dejection for the older generation here and New Yorkers, like when the ball passed between Bill Buckner's legs for the loss. The most important lesson to remember is that you have each other, along with Wally and Donnie, to share from the simplest and ordinary moments to the hardest and demanding occurrences that happen in everyday life. Brush off the dust during those darker days and take heed from the very last line in the famous novel Gone with the Wind. After all, tomorrow is another day. I will close this part of the ceremony with these powerful words as you begin your life together, which will be the greatest adventure of all. From Robert Browning. Grow old along with me. The best is yet to be. Now we get the good stuff. All right. Emily and Jared, I now ask you to exchange your vows of betrothment. Do you, Jared, take Emily to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love, honor, and cherish? One down. Emily, do you take Jared to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love, honor, and cherish? I do. Score! Now, Jared, rings. Rings. This is a quickie. That's good. No, we're good. We're good. Now, Jared, please take this ring and place it on one finger of your bride. And look at her and repeat these words. This ring is a symbol that you are my wife.
This ring is a symbol that you are my wife.
And it is a sign of my love and devotion.
And it is a sign of my love and devotion.
They like my ceremony too. Ring. Now, Emily, I ask you now to offer these words in acceptance of his vows. Repeat after me. In accepting this ring, I pledge all my love and devotion. All right. Now, Emily, I ask you to take this ring and place it on the finger of your groom and say to him these words. This ring is a symbol that you are my husband. And it is a sign of my love and devotion. Now, Jared, repeat after me. In accepting this ring, I pledge all my love and devotion.
I pledge all my love and devotion.
Since you have joined voluntarily in this ceremony, in life together in marriage, according to the laws of Mass, it is my pleasure to now pronounce you, Jared, and you, Emily, husband and wife. May you be blessed with joy and laughter, love and harmony, companionship and peace. Hold that thought. All right. And finally, in remembering the destruction of the ancient temple in Jerusalem, and out of respect for the continuity of Jewish history, knowing that we are links in the chain of Jewish ancestry, and understanding that love is as delicate as glass, that we must watch over it and guard it if it is to remain as fresh and as true and as whole as it is today. We conclude with the breaking of the glass.